What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another review. Today's Wednesday, May 24th, 2023. Today's my first day trading since last week. I went on a little trip. So today's my first day since then. Made about $33 for the day. Traded Meta to the downside. So let's get right into it. Um, Looking at Meta on the daily chart here, as you can see, there's a huge gap fill slash support level from 230 all the way down to 214 uh, on the bottom. And then there's also a massive gap fill from here around 250, 248 all the way to 315, 314 area. Um, it's been on a daily uptrend since for the most part, since way back when, like in 2022, November. And as of recently, it's created a support at 230 and it's been on an uptrend since then. It broke above 250 briefly, and clearly rejected it for at least yesterday and the day before, creating these candles here. Because of these candles, I'm thinking bias towards the downside. These to me look as if it wants to reverse. So I kind of went into with some bias today, thinking it'll go on the downside. So going into the trades themselves, I took in total four contracts altogether, one trade. Um, if we look at the just quickly going over the levels here, I had a pre-market high around 246.75, 244.43 is pre-market low, and I had a demand zone between 244.71 and 244 pretty much. So my pre-market game plan was to take calls above 244.50, which is right above pre-market low and pretty much coming out of this demand zone. Um, if not, take puts below that same level, thinking it will continue to go downwards. Like I said yesterday, excuse me, like I said before, yesterday and the day before, it formed those two candles, showing reversal signs. So I'm thinking it'll go further down. But right at market open, 9:30, it pretty much took off, and I did not catch this upside move. And most times I don't really play at market open because it's just too soon. Rarely do I ever. Sometimes I do, but I usually like to wait for something to form, get some confirmation out of it. But yeah, it took off, and on the 15 minute, it was forming these candles here. A lot of wicks, a lot of rejection to go further up. So I'm thinking maybe it'll go down in reverse. I thought a reversal was forming, so I entered. I entered late though. I should have entered at this candle, but I was too late. I entered this candle, which honestly, it was pretty much me chasing and having FOMO. And because of that, I entered with three contracts and I had to hold through all this chop and pretty much I didn't respect my stop loss. I didn't respect my max loss during this entire time. Um, if we want to look down here, at one point I was down like $90. This was terrible. Um, and my max loss for the day was around like $35, $40. So I'm more than double that. So this is not good. And even though I got out here at 10:56 and then a second contract here at 11:02, I should have gone out at this candle when I had the chance. But no, I held through it again, giving me more headache and anxiety, sort of. And then it finally sold off. But I decided to hold on to my last one for whatever reason. I thought it was going to go further down. So that's just me being greedy. And this one single contract alone cost me to pretty much go into the red at one point. Um, And then later on at 11:54, I decided to size up and get one more contract. But at this point, at this time, I wasn't really thinking. I'm in revenge mode now. I wanted to like make up for it. So hoping that it'll reverse and I'll just make some of the money back from losing on that last contract alone. So I ended up, selling one here. So I bought one more here, and so at this point I have two contracts now, and then bought sold off one at 12.12 and sold my last one here at 12.22. So the last contract pretty much the one that I sized up with pretty much canceled out the one that I had as a runner and pretty much leaving me with the profit I made from here. But all in all, it was just an overall terrible, terrible trade, terrible entry, took profits too late. I sized up, I'm in revenge mode, I'm tilted. It's just all in all not a good start to my comeback from last week. So, as far as an R and R standpoint, my R multiple, I only made 1.17 R, which is not good at all. Everyone should be aiming for two or higher. So that wasn't good either. Didn't respect my stop loss. My stop loss was $1.25 per contract. It went as low as 98 cents. So yeah, it was just not good. Hopefully for the remainder of the week and onwards, I do a better job. I'm very grateful that I ended up in the green, but regardless, green or not, it was just not a good day. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.